And now, Daniel Kravitz, chosen one, or should I say, Itsahlbend Theatre, with an episode called Giant.
Hello, I'm Alexis, Matthew, Augustus, Julius, Andrew, Knickerbocker, Poppy, Rupert, Oliver, Amelia, Armentrout, and this is Itsahlbend Theatre. Tonight's tale is one carefully selected for your enjoyment. A classic story that has been told many times with some variation, but one in which we bring you the definitive version this evening. It begins on a small rural estate, a hovel really, where a very ugly boy with green skin, 6 ears, tiny chests, a forked tail, and 5 hands is preparing to sell his best friend in order to feed his starving family, which consists of only himself, his beautiful human mother, and a couple of animals. The boy was obviously adopted, dropped on her doorstep, but that's a tale for another time. Let's begin this one.
Well, Mommy Reynolds, I go now to sell my bestest friend in the entire world, Mr. Smashypatty. Would have made such delicious hamburglers. Were he not so skinny we can see his bones. Unless you think we should keep him.
More.
No, the cow is useless. Go sell him at once.
Could we not sell the horse instead?
Nay, I say.
The horse is mine, Grezit, and not an option. Go sell your cow.
Oh, all right, dearest Mommy Reynolds. I shall do as you say.
And make sure you get a good price.
I will, Mommy Reynolds.
I'm serious, Grezit. Don't come home with peanuts and pocket lint. We need to eat this winter.
Yes, Mommy Reynolds.
And so the boy set off to town. Along the way he met a shady Irish gentleman.
Top of the morning to you, sir.
Are you talking to me?
Aye, you green-skinned boy. Where are you going with that pitiful creature?
More.
Mr. Smashypatty is not pitiful, he is glorious, and he is my bestest friend. But sadly, Mommy Reynolds is making me sell him so we do not starve this winter.
That is very, very interesting. You know, I can see his ribs.
Do not look at his sexy ribs.
I just mean, he clearly isn't well, laddie. You're not going to get very much of a good price for him.
More.
Do not underestimate Grezit the Green. I will so get a good price.
Well, I am moved by your passion, laddie. I suppose I might pay as much as 5 magic beans for the beast.
More.
Do not call Mr. Smashypatty a beast! And 5 beans? Bah! That will not feed us for a day.
No, they're magic beans, lad. You plant them and you'll get a massive beanstalk that'll feed you for the rest of your lives.
Ooh! That is most intriguing. But how do I know you are not trying to trick me, Mr. Man whose name I do not know?
Oh, it's Calleth. Calleth Penrose. Have you heard of me?
Oh, yes! The villagers say you are most wise and noble.
Well, that's right. So you can trust me.
More.
Fine. I will accept your deal. But know this. If I discover you are lying, I will hunt you down and rip out your trachea, which I will poke holes into and make into a lovely recorder. Toot, toot, toot. And then I will play my favorite Tay-Tay songs on your body parts and dance on your torso, smashing it into pulp to make a most delicious blood wine as your insides trickle out. Then I will
get the picture, laddie. Look, here's your beans.
Thank you! And goodbye to you, my beloved Mr. Smashypatty. I will miss you so, so much.
More.
You will take good care of him, won't you, Calleth Penrose?
Oh, yes. Oh, I'll take very, very good care of him.
All right. Bye-bye!
And so home Grezit went with his prize.
Grezit, You're back so soon? You weren't gone long enough to make it in town and back.
That is correct, Mommy Reynolds. Along the way, I met a very kind man who traded me 5 magic beans for Mr. Smashypatty.
Beans! Grezit, you fool! You have been tricked!
No, Mommy Reynolds, I was given
There
a very...
are no such things as magic beans.
But the man said they
I
were
can't believe I trusted you. Go to your room right now.
What about the beans?
Oh, they're useless. I'll just fling them out the window.
But Mama Ren.
Your room now, Grezit.
Yes, Mommy Reynolds.
Grezit sadly went to his room, but the next morning he woke up and there was a truly massive beanstalk right outside his window.
Ooh, look at that beanstalk. They were magic. But I do not see any beans for us to eat. Maybe they are at the very tippy top.
And so Grezit climbed up to the top and found a castle on a cloud.
I still do not see any beans. But look at this castle. It is most amazing. I shall go inside and see if the residents stole my beans. I do not see any beans. But look, here is a sack of gold coins. And here is a goose. Oh, and look, it lays glorious golden eggs. Yes, Lucy Goosey, I see your golden egg. May I have it? Well, I will take it anyway. Yoink! And look, a most melodious harp.
Grezit the Green, Grezit the Green, don't you dare try to steal me now.
Grezit the Green is not stealing. This is my beanstalk, so these must be my rewards.
Fee, fi, fo, fum. Well, I smell something really rank and stanky.
I am not rank and stanky. Your face is stinky.
And what are you? You ugly little, I guess creature who invaded my home.
Ugly? Well, look in the mirror, you gigantic giant.
Yes, I am a giant, so I can step on you and smash you.
Do not try it. I am warning you.
Well, you are not worth it. Go now and never return.
All right, I will go.
Help us, Master!
No, leave the harp and the goose and the gold. They are mine.
No, it was my magic beans that brought me here, so these treasures are now mine.
Magic beans? Well, what nonsense is this?
See that beanstalk out the window? That is how I arrived here.
I do not know anything about the stock of beans, but this is my castle, and these are my things. Leave at once.
Okay, bye-bye.
Grezit grabbed the harp and the goose and the gold and ran for the door. With an angry roar, the giant gave chase. But because Grezit had 5 strong arms with powerful claws, even with 3 of them carrying items, he was able to climb down much faster than the giant.
Grezit! What is this racket? And where did you get all those things?
Quick, Mommy Reynolds! Bring my mace and I shall bash down the beanstalk!
Nay!
Bash down the... I don't understand.
Hurry!
Oh, all right. Horse!
Here you go, I!
Grezit reached to the ground, dropped his treasures, and immediately began bashing the base of his beanstalk with his very sharp mace.
That! And that! Die, you stupid magic beanstalk!
Oh, is that an extremely handsome giant coming down the beanstalk?
Yes, the giant is trying to kill me! Smash, beanstalk, smash!
But Grezit was not fast enough, and the giant reached the ground.
Whoa. I wasn't trying to kill you. I just want my stuff back.
Step on him, Daniel. He stole me.
These are your things, Mr. Giant?
Mommy Reynolds!
Shush, Grezit.
Yes, they are mine. Oh, and call me Daniel. Daniel Kravitz.
Wow, Daniel, I've never met anyone half as good looking as you.
Well, you're not so bad yourself.
I've always had a thing for tall men, and you've got to be, 9 feet?
Oh, you. 10 feet. And, if I do say I like shorter women.
What is happening?
Oh, I'm sorry. My son stole your things, Daniel.
Oh, he's your son?
Adopted.
Right. Makes
I
sense.
apologize. He's a bit slow.
Slow! I climbed down the beanstalk most fast!
Oh, I see it now. Would you, I don't know, like to come see my castle?
Oh, yes! That would be lovely.
Mama Reynolds!
Stay here, Grezit. I will be back in a little while.
Nay, Grezit, nay.
And so Abby Reynolds married the giant, and they lived happily ever after in his cloud castle with the horse and the goose and the harp and such. Grezit stayed in the hovel by himself, and every once in a while the giant would give him an allowance to buy food. As such, they all basically lived happily ever after. Except Mr. Smashypatty, whom Calleth Penrose murdered in a truly horrific ritual sacrifice. The moral of the story is, of course, if you climb magic beanstalks, you should be prepared for the consequences, which may include losing your mother to a handsome giant. I have been Alexis, Matthew, Augustus, Julius, Andrew, Knickerbocker, Poppy, Rupert, Oliver, Amelia, Armentrout, and this was Itsahlbend Theatre. Good night.
It's All Been Done Radio Hour number 493. Itsahlbend Theatre number 21. Giant, featuring Daniel Kravitz Chosen One characters. This episode was written by Jerome Wetzel and directed by Samantha Stark. It starred Joe Morales as Alexis Augustus Armentrout, Nathan Haley as Daniel Kravitz, Ryan Yohe as Grezit the Green, Wendy Parks as Abby Reynolds, Ben Neidenthal as Calleth Penrose, Shane Stefanchik as Rufus Reginald Rochester, Megan Overholt as Jeleen Santiago, Nick Arganbright as Novir, and Sam Clements as Voldare. This episode was narrated by Darren Esler. Our Foley artist was Megan Overholt. Our technical director is Shane Stefanchik. Our music director is Kristen Green. Theme songs are composed by Nathan Haley, with lyrics by Jerome Wetzel. This podcast was edited by Truly Awesome Productions. Check out our website at iabdpresents.com. We want to thank Boxland, our host performance space. Don't forget to support us at patreon.com/IABD. A mere $5 donation gets you access to past and upcoming raw audio to our monthly shows, as well as exclusive performances, bloopers, and short stories.
It's All Been Done presents
Who's Got the Time?